At 4:05, I give you 3 word-for-word answers, 1 for every background. Keep watching. 73% of Emirates candidates are eliminated at this question. Not at the group exercise, not at the competency round, here, at the first question. The reason is not nerves. The reason is structure. The recruiter gives you 90 seconds. In those 90 seconds, they are scoring 3 specific signals. Most candidates give them none of the 3. In this video, you get the 5-part structure that passes, you get the 3 mistakes that eliminate, and you get 3 full answers, word for word, for the call center background, the fresh graduate, and the second-time applicant. That is what the recruiter is scoring. Here is what most candidates give them instead. The recruiter is not listening to your story. They are running a scan, 3 signals. Every answer either hits them or it does not. Signal 1, self-awareness. Can this candidate describe themselves through what they have done, not what they feel? A hit sounds like one specific role, one specific moment. A miss sounds like personality claims with no evidence. The recruiter marks a miss and moves on. Signal 2, communication control. Does the candidate know when to stop? Emirates cabin crew serve 130 nationalities. Every passenger interaction must be clear and short. An answer that runs past 90 seconds or that circles back tells the recruiter this candidate cannot control a conversation. Signal 3, airline fit, not desire, fit. The recruiter is not moved by candidates who say they want to join. They are looking for candidates who show they already operate at a standard that connects to the airline. 3 signals. The answer either lands all 3 or it does not. The fastest way to see those 3 signals disappear is to hear what most candidates actually say. Which is next? I am a people person, and I have always wanted to work for Emirates because I love helping people, and I think I would be a great fit for the team. Did you catch it? That answer has 3 failures. Each one kills a signal. Failure 1, no evidence. People person is a claim. It is not a fact. Self-awareness requires a moment, a role, a situation. This answer gives the recruiter nothing to hold on to. Signal 1, missed. Failure 2, desire framing. The recruiter hears "I want to join" 50 times a day. It does not move them. Airline fit is proved through what you have done, not what you feel. Signal 3, missed. Failure. 3, no control. The sentence ends on uncertainty. I think I would be. Is the candidate guessing about themselves? That is the opposite of communication control. Signal 2, missed. 3 signals, 3 misses, 1 answer. If you have already written your answer, save this video now. Come back after Chapter 4 and test it against the framework. That is what fails. Here is exactly what passes. This is the story framework, 5 parts. Each part does one job. Part 1, who you are, 1 sentence, your role and your context. Not your name, your role. It sounds like, I work in customer service in a high-volume call center. Part 2, what happened? 1 moment, 1 situation with real weight. Not a general pattern, 1 specific time. It sounds like, last month, a caller told me she was going to miss her mother's funeral. Part 3, what you did. 1 action, clear, verifiable. Not, I tried to help. What you actually did. It sounds like, I put her on hold for 40 seconds, spoke to my supervisor, and found an open seat on the next flight. Part 4, what changed, the outcome. In real words, what actually happened after your action. It sounds like, she made the funeral. She called back the next day to say thank you. Part 5, why it matters here. 1 sentence. This connects your story to the airline. It proves what you can do, not what you want. It sounds like, Emirates sets the standard I want to be held to. Here is why this structure works. Recruiters review hundreds of answers. They are not reading, they are scanning. This framework gives them the 5 things they are looking for in a sequence they already expect. Every part earns its place. Nothing is wasted. 3 different candidates, 3 different backgrounds, same framework. Let's see the first one. First profile, someone who works in a call center. High volume, difficult conversations, every shift. Watch how cleanly the framework lands. I work in a customer service call center. We handle around 200 calls a day. 3 months ago, a caller told me her flight had been canceled and she needed to reach her brother's hospital bedside before morning. She was not angry. She was scared. I checked every option on the system while she was on the line. I found a seat on a connecting route that got her there 4 hours faster than the direct flight. She asked to speak to my manager just to say thank you. That is the standard I hold my work to. Emirates sets the standard I want to be held to. Pause here. Before I break this down, which part of your own story fits part 3? Write it down before I tell you how this candidate handled it. Now, the breakdown. Part 1. I work in a customer service call center. We handle around 200 calls a day. Role and context, 1 sentence each. Signal 1, self-awareness, hit immediately. Part 2. A caller told me her flight had been canceled and she needed to reach her brother's hospital bedside. 1 moment. Real stakes, not a general pattern. Part 3. I found a seat on a connecting route. 1 action. Verifiable. Part 4. She asked to speak to my manager just to say thank you. The outcome is in someone else's words, the strongest form of proof. Signal 3, airline fit, closed with the forward line. Clean. That was the clean version. Now a harder background. Second profile, a fresh graduate, no work experience in customer service. This profile has never worked in aviation or hospitality. Watch how they make the framework work without apologizing for anything. I finished my business degree 8 months ago. During my final year, I led a group project for 22 students across 4 countries. 2 weeks before the deadline, 1 team member stopped responding. The others wanted to remove her from the project. I contacted her directly. She had a family problem and had not told anyone. I split her tasks across the team and gave her the parts she could do from home. We submitted on time. The professor gave us the highest mark in the group. That moment showed me what it takes to keep a group moving when the pressure is high. Emirates sets the standard I want to be held to. Pause here. Before I break this down, which part of your own story fits part 3? Write it down before I tell you how this candidate handled it. Breakdown. Part 1. Degree and project leadership. No apology. Role stated through context. Part 2. A team member goes silent 2 weeks before the deadline. Real stakes. Specific timeline. Part 3. I contacted her directly. 1 action. Clear. Verifiable. Part 4. Submitted on time. Highest mark in the group. Concrete outcome. Signal 1. Self-awareness. Shown through decision-making under pressure, not a personality claim. If that background sounds like yours, the Emirates Prep playlist has every question for this stage. Link is in the description. Free. 2 profiles done. The last one is the most common and the hardest. Most people watching are in this category. You applied before. You did not get through. You are back. This profile has an extra job to do. Show what changed, not what you felt, what you built. I have been working in hotel front desk for 2 years. I applied to Emirates 14 months ago and did not move past the first round. After that, I took a customer communication course and asked my manager to put me on the most difficult shifts: late nights, public holidays, complaint resolution. 6 weeks ago, a guest checked in and found his room had been given to another booking. He had a business meeting in 3 hours. I handled the full fix myself. I moved him to a suite at the same rate, contacted the meeting venue to confirm his arrival time, and left a note in the room from our manager. He left a written review that named me by name. The work I have done since my last application is the work I bring here. Emirates sets the standard I want to be held to. Here is what this answer does that the other two do not have to do. It names the gap and fills it with evidence. The recruiter already knows this candidate applied before, the file shows it. So the answer gets ahead of that fact. It does not hide it and it does not explain it away. It turns the gap into proof of growth. That is the extra layer this profile must earn. Part 1. Hotel front desk, 2 years. Part 2. Guest locked out of his booking, 3 hours before a meeting. Part 3. Full fix, handled alone. Part 4. Written review, named by name. Part 5. Forward line closes on capability, not on hope. 3 backgrounds, 1 framework. Your job is to find your version. Step 1. Write part 1 of your answer right now. 1 sentence, your role and your context. Stop there. Do not write the full answer yet. Just that 1 sentence. Step 2. Record your answer on your phone. Play it back. If you would need a dictionary for any word, cut it. If it sounds like a work email, rewrite it. It must sound like you speaking. Step 3. Come back to Chapter 4 the night before your interview. The framework is what passes, not the examples. The examples leave. The structure stays. If you want the complete system, every question, every framework, every profile for Emirates, it is in the Rookie to Crew book. Link in description. That is where the full answer bank lives. The next video covers the question recruiters use right after this one, why Emirates? And the one answer pattern that gets candidates cut at that exact moment. That video is up next. Subscribe so you do not miss it. The book link is below. Drop your part 1 sentence in the comments. 1 sentence, your role, your context. Write it now.